Though their time was brief, they left an indelible mark on Christian metal history. This is the story of Crystavox, a band whose name means Christ's voice, and their unwavering commitment to rocking the world for Jesus. Rocking you up for Jesus Christ with classic-style hard rock music and practical Bible teaching. In the late 1980s, amidst the vibrant San Diego music scene, members from two local bands, Evidence and Private Echo, came together to form Crystavox. Vocalist Adam Kemp, drummer Fred Helm, and bassist Lauren Holmquist formed the foundation, and they were later joined by guitarist Tony Lopez. Their mission was crystal clear: deliver high-octane melodic metal infused with gospel truth. Crystavox signed with Legacy Records in 1990. This is really cool. Here's the band in their own words sharing the backstory on how that deal with Legacy Records came about.
One of our longtime friends, Mike Badamy, who was graduating from San Diego State's film school about that time, decided his graduating final project is going to be a music video, and he had done one prior, the In Your Arms video, which was a little bit of a catastrophe, but it was a video. And that was actually a song off the Windows and Mirrors record, yes. In Your Arms. So, but here we are with no money, and MTV's brand new. Nobody at that point in time could ever afford to do a video, and we're not signed yet. And next thing you know, we're at San Diego State's open air theater, on the stage with a completely closed amphitheater, doing a full film shoot for a music video, which was, of course, for the song Tough Boys. And I believe when that was finished, that's all that Regency needed to see, to say, here's your record contract.
Crystavox released their self-titled debut in 1990. The album was a powerhouse of melodic hooks, soaring vocals, and from the heart, faith-driven lyrics. Tracks like Sacrifice and Home Again resonated deeply with the Christian metal community. And I just got to tell you that Home Again is one of my favorite Christian metal or hard rock power ballads of all time.
Let's get into some questions here. I know you're almost ready to release a new album, but first I'd like to ask a few questions about your last album, which is one of my favorites, and it's available on Regency Records if anybody's looking for a great album to pick up right now. This song, It's All Right to Rock and Roll, was a big hit. And do you feel that even though Christian rock has been around for over 20 years, the majority of people still don't accept it as a valid ministry?
Well, I think it's come a long ways. I mean, I grew up in the church, and I had a real problem with the authorities telling me I couldn't do the kind of music I was doing. It was like pulling teeth for us to get to play for churches, and I'm sitting there going, well, what's the point? We're here with a ministry, and they don't want to hear it,
It's all right to rock and roll, yeah.
I think that the key thing in anything that I've done and any of the successes I've had were when I had my eyes on God, and that's pure and simple.
In 1992, Crystavox, now with a new label, Ocean Records, released their second album, The Bottom Line. This album showcased a matured sound, heavier riffs, refined production, and deep, from the heart, profound lyrics. Songs like Break Down the Walls,
Break down the wall, break down the wall,
and Shame highlighted their growth and unwavering message. Shortly after they released their second album, Crystavox disbanded, and their two albums became hidden gems for collectors. But in 2010, a remarkable discovery changed everything. Original master tapes that were long thought lost were discovered in a Burbank warehouse. This led to the 20-year mix, a revitalized compilation that brought Crystavox's classic music to a new generation.
There are people out there that still, certain pieces of this impacted them.
It's been a long time since we last met, and we have a lot to share.
We know that for everything that resulted wasn't really a direct result of our power, but we simply made ourselves available, and God did what He wanted to do.
Where we've been, what happened, and what's coming.
Congratulations, Southern California. You have returned and crash-landed on the ground floor.
We have remixed our entire library and produced a brand new DVD featuring never-seen-before concert footage, telling the story of Crystavox.
Crystavox's influence extends well beyond their small discography. Their boldness, faith, musical excellence, and authentic ministry have inspired countless believers and musicians. And right up to this very day, their songs continue to uplift and challenge believers to live passionately for Jesus. Crystavox may have had a brief run, but their legacy is eternal. They're a beautiful reminder that when we use our gifts for His glory, their impact can resonate through generations. Let's all here and now commit to carrying that same torch forward, boldly proclaiming Christ wherever the Lord leads us. Right over here is the link to Crystavox's 20-year mix, man, if you want to check that out. It's a great listen. If you have any additional backstories on Crystavox, cool trivia, those kinds of things, drop them down in the comments, man. I know people would love to read it. And as always, keep your eyes on Jesus.